mic check. Mic looks like it's good. All right. Let me pull up the chat on the screen, and then we'll get rolling. What is it? It's been like 2 weeks, something like that. What's good, Avon? What's good, Acapulco? Good to have you guys in here. Appreciate you guys showing up. It's good to be back. Let me do the pop out chat real quick. So, a lot of shit's happened, huh? Quite a lot of shit's happened in the time that we've last streamed. We got daily tournaments now. What else we got? Okay, cool. Chat's up on the screen. I can take this down. I can take that down. All right, we go full screen here. Good to be here. Glad to have you, man. Glad to have you. Avon, I just wanted to say, yo, they totally fucked you guys. Totally fucked you guys with that penalty call. Like, I live in Washington, like Eastern Washington. You guys have seen me rock the Eastern Washington shirt all the time. So, Cooper Cup is from out here, but I will 100% say that was not a holding call, like, at all. That was one of the most bullshit holding calls I've ever seen in my life. So I still gotta get Spotify Premium real quick. I should have probably done that before the stream, but it is what it is. He says, don't get me started. Yeah, I got you, bro. Hey, if it makes you feel any better, just know that my team, we had the ball at like the 1 yard line with Marshawn Lynch in the background or in the backfield, and we threw an interception. And Tom Brady got another Super Bowl off of that. So I feel your pain, man. Like I still feel the pain of when fucking Russell threw that interception in the Super Bowl. Just give me a second though, guys. Andy Mack, what up, homie? Good to see you, man. I'm gonna get this Spotify Premium, and then we'll get going. If it wants to let me do it this time. I remember last time I tried to do this shit and it didn't want to work. Yeah, should have been 4th and 8th to win the game. Yeah, man, that was fucking. I was like, no way they called a holding call. And if you saw, it was the fucking ref from like behind. Like you're not gonna be able to see that that fucking shit anyways, from behind at least. Okay. Let me finish up, get Spotify Premium real quick, and then we'll just fucking. We'll do some discovery races for the horses that I haven't discovered yet. I moved a lot of shit around, so I'll give you the reason why I moved a lot of shit around. One of my buddies, I don't know what the hell he did, but he got his wallet hacked. Like straight up had like 6 ETH. He had a fuck ton of ETH in there, and he lost it, or he didn't lose it, but he got his shit hacked. So that had me paranoid for like. I don't know why. I was just dumb paranoid. So I was like, you know what? I'm making another wallet. I'm not going to mint anything with that wallet. I'm only just going to have diamonds in that wallet. So that's what I did. I moved diamonds to just kind of like a personal wallet. So I really didn't have to worry about that account being compromised or anything like that. So I'll enter diamonds into races off of my phone, but we can still, watch them on Zed Racer on fucking on Zed Racer. Alright, cool. We got Spotify Premium now. I don't want to save that card to Google. Okay, cool. So now we won't have ads. I won't get fucking DMCA'd. Cool. Alright, cool. We're rolling now. No more ads. We got fucking discovery races. Let me close that out. Alright. What about when the dude pulled him over by his face mask to score? Surely that should have been a foul. No, probably. I don't think I remember that one, but yeah, they called a pretty good game until the end, and they just started throwing penalties left and right at the end of the game. Trim Spotify down a little bit more so I can actually hear myself talk. All right. So Discovery races. I'm sure all you guys already know about all the Discovery races and shit. He says, yeah, that was bad. Higgins mauled Jalen Ramsey. How are you guys doing? Like, well, first off, are you guys trying to tank in these races? Because personally, I'm just trying to get my horses like into the race. I don't care what the distance is. If they win it, cool. I'll take some of the free money. But like for the time being, I'm just hopping into like whatever one pops up. Like the next 0 out of 12, I'll try and take gate 1 and just rock out. And I'll enter gate 1 as many horses as I can. Like right here, we'll go boom, gate 1. Enter this horse, whichever one fucking pops up first. And it was already taken. All right. See, I was debating streaming today because I knew this shit was going to happen. But we'll just keep fucking sitting here and trying to get into these. All right, we got one into that one. See, like, this is what I'm saying. Like, I'm not even really trying to fucking scout any of these. Like, if they just toss up a race, I'm tossing my goddamn horse in there. Most of the time, I'll take gate 1 just because it seems to be open a lot. Cool, we got that one in. I'll look at the chat in a second once I just fucking spam click all these guys in. Swings and roundabouts, I suppose. I'm tanking my good horses, and I'm trying to win with my marginal horses. All my marginal or bad, or bad, so I'm trying to win. Gotcha. It's an interesting time, definitely, in Zed Run, man. It's, you'd think they would announce the incentives for C1 before they drop this, no, right? Like, me personally, I would have said, like, hey, there's going to be a big tournament in C1 this week or next week. So you don't have people tanking their horses. I was kind of cracking up. I saw Royd Rager say, he's like, I'm going to hold the lower classes hostage until they incentivize C1. I don't know why that was so funny to me. Like, I love Royd Rager. Like, but that shit was just funny. I can just see, like, a big stable holding the little guys hostage until, you can actually like compensate the guys at the top. I don't know. Just the image of that in my head was some funny shit. Shady was saying he's up like $450 this week. Jesus. Yeah, I'm up like maybe like 150, something like that. But it's really all luck, you know. Like I'm not trying to fucking win these I am trying to win, but I'm not like sitting here being like, oh, I'm only gonna wait for 1,800 meters. Like, you guys saw, if the shit hops up, I'm just gonna fucking toss him in. Smoking Stables, what up, homie? He says, I tried to win most of my horses, especially my lightly raced horses, to increase ROI and win percentage, especially with my Genesis to pump its stats and keep them in higher class. Up to $300. Wow, that's not bad. Now, I was not a big fan of them doing the $10, like the payouts for discovery races. But now that I've seen, like, well, I've made some decent money myself, but I see, like, people are like, I mean, it is free races in a way, right? Like free races with a prize pool. And I remember how much people wanted those back. So, it's cool to see them back. I like that they have it only in the discovery phase. And so it gets people to race their horses, and you might get some free money along the way. So, I mean, it does add up. I woke up yesterday in just a badass mood when I saw all this shit. I was just like, my goodness. But we'll see. You know, I'm not going to overreact for the time being. Crimson Chin in C5 is just a riot. Yeah, but that was intentional, you know, like they intentionally tanked. So we'll see. I mean, I've made 60 to 70 so far trying to lose. hey, you know, take some money for trying to take an L. That's not bad. Diamonds is in class 1 right now. I can't imagine if I ran in the funnel. No, I'm too scared to run my horses in paid because so many monsters in these low classes. Yeah, we really do got to see Zed do something. I'm not sure exactly like what they need to do, but you gotta get the sharks out of the shallow water or nobody's gonna get in the beach, you know? Like, take them out to the deep sea. Make sure that the sharks are in C1, and so the little fishes and people on the beach can go swim, you know? It's definitely an interesting time in the game. One thing I've noticed with Zed is like they not even really Zed, I guess just the whole NFT fucking marketplace or space. They overpromise, underdeliver, overpromise, underdeliver, overpromise, underdeliver. And then when they underdeliver, they don't say anything. Like, it'd be nice to have a community chat or AMA or something like that to where you can actually be like, hey, like, okay, we realize this wasn't what we thought it would be. What do you guys want to see? And then that creates conversation, you know? But these motherfuckers they're dead quiet. They don't say anything. They don't want to talk to anybody. If the shit's fucked up, they're just like, oh, well, we'll wait another 6 to 8 months to come out with a new class system. Like I said, I'm just bitching. I'm in a little bit of a bitchy mood today, I guess. I'm not too fussed going up a bit. All I hear are all the monsters are in 4 and 5. Yeah, they are. A lot of them are. We'll see how this plays out, man. It's an interesting time in the game. We're going through a transition, you know, like we don't know what's on the other side, so we just got to ride it out. I worry this class update coming the way it has is going to send a lot of people on a break, and who knows if they ever come back from said break. 100%, man. Like, I'm seeing a lot of people taking a break, and just collectively, you saw all of the streamers take some time off. Now, a lot of people took time off in preparation for this, like, just to be like, hey, I'll be back when shit's different. Now that shit's different, it's like, man, do people even really want to come back? I've seen a lot of people taking breaks recently, though. So, good point, Avon. It's a good point. I don't know, man. I'm here for the long run of this game. I'll go down with this ship, you know. I'll probably fucking, I don't know. But I'll keep diamonds, you know. Like, I'll keep him and I'll keep racing him. I believe in this game, but I think the team is just straight up, they do some dumb shit sometimes, or they just don't listen. Like, it'd just be really nice to actually, like, maybe listen to your community members that market the fuck out of this game for you guys for free, and that, like, you know, they actually care, because a lot of people have quit their jobs to play this game, you know. So, like, they have valid opinions. It'd be nice to see Zed, like, actually listen to them and you know, acknowledge that they're being heard. I haven't streamed for a couple weeks. Wanted to stream last night, but getting into races was so hard it wasn't good content. 100%. Like, I'm just sitting here button mashing trying to get into shit. I just felt like coming back and talking to you guys and having a good time. It's going to be a problem for huge stables. 10 races, each horse will take ages. Yeah, they're gonna have to do jockey clubs or something. Seeing a lot of new blood in class 1, which is nice. I have noticed that as well. Only problem is it says that my horses is still in a race, so I can't get into paid right now. Oh, that's fucked. It's an easy problem to solve with monsters in class 5 and 4 Hootangs. When they win, just get a load of class points. Zed has said that it takes into account the opposition of horses. All right. Falcon Lord, what up, homie? What's up, Mitch? How you guys doing? I don't know. I just feel like they lack common sense sometimes. I feel like common sense would be like, hey, you know, like, we should really like have an incentive to be in C1 from the day we drop this, So we don't have horses tanking, you know? Like, you would want, when this class drops, you'd want the incentives to come with it. At least just me, the way I would roll it out. That's how I'd go about it. So you don't have any of this bullshit with tanking. It's a part of the game. It is what it is. I don't even really know what I'm bitching about. I guess I'm just bitching because, I don't know. Zed team's got me hot lately. I'll be here though. I'll be around. I don't see a reason Crimson Chin would ever leave C3 unless C1 gets that incentive immediately. This gave all those people who got to C1 and regretted it a chance to undo that mistake. 100%. Like, they shouldn't have even called it a class change. They should have just called this shit a jailbreak. Like, that's all it really is. If you guys remember playing fucking, what is it? Capture the Robber or Capture the Flag in PE class. And then once you got tagged, you had to go to jail. Everybody that was in jail is C1, you know? So they fucking just PE teacher called jailbreak. And then now all the C1 monsters are out in C4. And it's like, all right, now you got a bunch of C4 horses in C1 and C1 horses in C4. It's just kind of like, what the fuck was the point of that? And why did we spend 6 to 8 months building a whole new class system, talking about ELO, doing all of this shit, and then when it comes time for game day, like, all the shit's gone. It's not called ELO anymore. It's not this. It's not that. Yeah, stupidest thing was not making it so that there's no gate preference before they started Discovery to make it easier to get in. That's exactly what it is. It's just like, man, I don't know. Like, fuck. I swear they do some stupid shit sometimes. And that's why you'll probably never see me fucking get, whatchamacallit. Like, I don't know. I just don't get some shit. They should have made Discovery a grand final setup and 2 races in each distance. See, I'm not even smart enough to know, like, how much they should have done. I just know, like, you gotta incentivize the top from the jump. Point blank simple. Just do that. Just incentivize winning. What are we doing? We're playing a horse racing game. It only makes sense that you want your horse to win. Incentivizing downclassing, I don't get it. But then again, I'm retarded. And I don't know shit. So, it is what it is. Oh yeah, we copped the fucking... What happened in the time we were gone? I got a tournament win with diamonds in bracket B in the podium plate or something like that, which is surprising, right? The podium plate is the one where diamonds he wins. Like, honestly, what was the point of this? What were they even trying to do? They are so vague. They don't fucking know what they were trying to do. This is what I think happened. I think they tried to do ELO, realized that it was too hard to do or that you couldn't do it, but they'd been talking about changing the classes for so long that they just had to save face. And so the closest thing they could do with changing the classes was just doing a jailbreak, in my opinion. So they're like, all right, whatever. We can't do ELO. That's too much. But, they've been begging for this forever. We've been promising that we're going to fix the class system. So, you know, let's just give them a half-ass class system of what they already have and a jailbreak to go along with it, you know? So it's just like, fuck. If there is a monster horse in real racing, it shoots up to the classes fast. And that should make it harder to drop like the handicapper would. 100%. Yeah, man, they just do some dumb shit sometimes. Like, straight up, they do some dumb shit. And Avon, you know, like, they have those Zed content creator meetings, bro. I left that group chat because I'm not down for getting fucking swindled, dude. Like, they sit there and they just fucking run in circles. And you're not going to run in circles around me. Like, you can tell a lot of the team, like, these motherfuckers bullshit, dude. And I don't even give a fuck anymore. Zed might be the might tie the new breeding algo to the current class of the parents. This is how they can say foals will have parents attributes. That's how they can say. So like if you have two marathon parents, you could discovery race that offspring in marathon races and then be like, yeah, I did the discovery for this horse and found out that it's a marathoner like its parents. Oh, tonight should be an interesting one for sure. See, yeah, I left that group chat. Like, I don't even give a fuck about that anymore. Because they fucking run in circles, man. They never get to the point. And with the amount of work, like, that people put into marketing their game, they don't give a fuck. Check this out. One of my horses had 0 class points, done 10 races, 2 seconds, 1 first, now halfway through C3. What's the name? What's the name of your horse? Let's check out what class 1 is looking like. Oh, damn. All right, I'll toss diamonds into this 2,600 meter. It's gotten a lot better, to be honest. I will give them credit. The content creator discussions with the team are productive. I'm glad they're productive, then. I'm glad. Okay, let me throw diamonds into the 2,600 meters. Smoke and Stables, kind of like you were saying earlier, it is nice that there is like this $25 2,600 meter in class 1. Like, there's a lot of horses I've never seen before in this race. Olaf for president, you don't need to actually look, just made me giggle. I'll take a look. I ain't got nothing else to do besides fucking spam Olaf for president. Oh, okay. So 2, 2, and 1 in your discovery. Which one? What's today? Fucking 15th. Jeez. Okay. So what? Yesterday. Second, first, second. Yep, right here. Boom. Nice. Distance preference horse. Down button. Up button. Yeah, I wanted to get into that race and can't. Yeah, it looks like I can't get into it either. The shit's just spinning. Are you having the problem to where it just says like the shit is spinning? Because I'm having that problem as well. Like I try and click and enter the race and it just sits there and spins the whole time. Let me try again. Then all horses will race against each other and they will move up in class faster. I think that we need to be all a bit more patient. My guess is that they're going to get rid of paid races for a while so that people can't just race against horses in their own class. My guess is that they're going to get rid of paid races for a while so that people can't just race. So are you saying, he says, then all horses will race against each other and they will move up in class faster. What incentivizes them to race? Might throw in a horse of mine in that 26 with you, man. Might be one of the only times I get to go against you. One of my horses somehow made it to C1 LMAO. Hey, man, he says in race. Diamonds or, oh, your horse or It says your horse is in a race. Falcon, Diamonds can pull off a 12th in this race, so if it lets me enter him in the goddamn race, he can pull off. All right, I think I got him in. I think. All right, yeah, he's in. All right, it's at 8 out of 12. The 2600 meter, I'll pull up Zed Racer so we get a notification when that goes off. The Evergreen Racing, bang bang. No tournament again today from the sound of it. Yeah, I saw their post. No tournament today because they wanted people to still have time to discover their horses. All right, cool. The incentive is that tournaments will be the only way to make money for a while, so that great horses in C5 will face those that are in C1, and when they win sometimes they will class up fast. I really hope they don't get rid of paid racing, because well, one, they're probably going to hurt like they don't take a rake from paid racing, so never mind. You got a lot of people that like to grind this game for money every day, you know, like if they have to then put in all this time to have a chance in a tournament, you're going to have a lot of pissed off players, in my opinion, because then you're going to have people that are going to be spending their time for a chance at money. I mean, I guess you're spending your time for a chance at money if you're entering a paid race anyways, but like less time, you know, like you can enter a race and if you lose, you just enter another race. But if you spend all this time trying to race for a tournament, you got to wait till the next day and then you lose and then you're out of fucking 2 days of money, you know? And no one knew one tonight per, so 2 days in a row. Oh, okay. So there's not going to be a new one. I really do enjoy paid racing though. I hope they don't get rid of it. Who fucking knows? These motherfuckers just move at the sound of their own beat, to be honest. They don't give a damn. If they're making money, this is the problem. They're making a fuck ton of money. If you're making a boatload of money and you don't have to change what you're doing because you're still making a fuck ton of money, what's the incentive to change what you're doing? Why actually listen to the community? Why actually give people the shit they want when it's still a good business model for them, right? And their investors. So as long as we keep playing the game and fucking they keep making money off of it, I guarantee not jack shit we want is going to change. So I don't know how we invoke change, but it's going to have to cut into their pockets eventually if we really want to see change. It would just be like that for a little while in order to get the class system regulated. Otherwise, C5 great horses will just race each other there and never get the class points to move up to where they belong. They're going to go on heaters, though. Unless they, like, only tank. I mean, the specialists are specialists, right? Like, if your horse is a specialist, then that's kind of like the fucking secret sauce of that horse, you know? Like, this horse can compete in class 1, but it's going to be most effective in class 4, just entering 3 down class races and 4 winning races, you know? I don't know how the hell Arbitrage and them do it. We can just go look at, we'll see if how Crimson, let's see if he's racing at his distance. They need to get tournaments out ASAP. 500K weekly Fibonacci's and dailies. Yeah, they need to do something, man. These motherfuckers are lazy as shit. Okay. So he's only running... Jesus Christ. Wow. What? Is there a class 1 $500 raise? What race are these fuckers in? 2 ETH prize pool. That... am I tripping? Hey Zed, thanks for the same class system in a different package. Yeah, man, they had to save face somehow. Once they figured out they couldn't do ELO, they're like, shit, well, we still gotta, you know, we gotta give the people a new class system. Like, we've been promising them for fucking ever. So they just did whatever they could to save face, and this is what we got. Click the race link from KYH. Maybe it's a lagged race. That has to be a lagged race. I think Lazy Bones won this as well. I'm pretty sure. Damn, this horse won. Okay, never mind. It won the 1400, won an ETH yesterday. So they're running it back. Oh, that's what happened. That's it right there. Yeah, good point, Avon. Great point. Okay, so they canceled it when yeah, smart man. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Cuz I'm sitting here like, what the hell? They were working on refunding some of those. Okay. Let me turn the camera. I just realized that shit was hella janky. Okay, we can turn up the light. Just toss some horses into these discovery races. I got 2 more on this side. Get your ass in the race. It's definitely an interesting time in Zed, man. It's a big transition. I don't even really like, it's hard to like, we could do a podcast episode, you know, like I could have somebody on, but it's really like just all speculation. Like, oh, what would you do? What is your plans for how to go about the future system of this game? Like, I think the play is once we have this breeding update and once like this class system is rolled out all the way, then have people come on and talk about like if they've had any success, like what their discovery strategy was, if they're tanking, if they're not tanking, how are they breeding differently with the breeding strategy, so, or with the new breeding system. So I think we'll give it some time before we have some guests come back on, but yeah, let me know if you guys want me to talk to anybody I haven't talked to yet. We've talked to a goddamn lot of people. I was looking back and I was like, damn. I think the podcast had only been out for like 3 months. 3 months or something like that. And we had like, well, we're on episode 56 right now. How will you breed different now? Great question. How will I breed different now? I don't know. I guess I set my, I was always trying to breed smart, you know, like I was always trying to, I guess inbreeding, I guess. At the end of the day, I want to get Diamond's blood and then plug in like second cousins together and do that. So I guess I'll be changing because now I'll be trying to do some inbreeding. How else doesn't change? I might charge a higher stud fee for breeding prices. Not likely to sell any Diamond's offspring. Just because with the K, like you want to be able to either breed that horse or burn it. You don't want to have just like a horse out there that you can't do anything with that is gonna affect you for decay. So yeah, I had arbitrage on. More variants. I don't know. I mean, Diamonds is like one of the highest base ability / variance horses that there is. So I don't know. Like, He should be a good base ability breeder, but if they can pass down variants, like goddamn, I should just go take him to other variants beast horse, like a diamonds and an evergreen gaze, or a diamonds and a what other type of variants horses, and breed them with them, and maybe. But I honestly have no clue. It's kind of scary, to be honest, because like from my position, it's like, all right, competition is gonna get a lot harder. And there's going to be a lot more good horses, right? But I'll just walk you through my thought process. So, we go to Showville rankings. 1,600 meters, number 1. 1,800 meters were number 1. And 1,400 meters were number 2. So, top fucking 3 in 14, 16, and 18, right? So, the way I look at it is like, goddamn. If somebody's going to pass me up, basically that's going to devalue all Z1s. Like, if there's going to be a fuck ton of killers that are going to come and compete with diamonds, these Z1s aren't going to be able to race anymore if I'm getting beat, right? So, like, it's kind of like, shit. I'm not selling diamonds because I don't think they're going to have these bred horses coming out and passing the Z1s that fast. Now, they might pass the Z1s that fast and diamonds gets devalued quicker than I could ever expect. It's a gamble, right? But I think with the new breeding algorithm, I'll either be able to breed another monster from diamonds, or I'll at least stay competitive, I think. But we'll see. If they have a bunch of monsters rolling out like hella quick, fuck, that's scary. Like that's my only fear heading into this breeding algo, is how fast is another diamond's gonna be made, you know? Like, how fast is he gonna be made? And then, like, how relevant, or how long can he stay relevant on the track and make money? So that's my fucking, the way I'm looking at it right now. Scucks and diamonds variants, baby hitting would be mental. That is funny. Also bought a good Z5 Agua, which turned out, I just missed that one. Hoping the new breeding algo passes down more stuff. 100%. I've been thinking that the best breeds are going to be at the lower levels. Like, your elites are going to be the best breeders, but you'll only get like 4 breeds out of it. Diamond's going to be a G. I hope so. Only with 4 pacers, not elites. I think the new algo is a way to even out the Genesis and legs a little. Elites will have more breeds. Okay, they have said 4 from pacers. Hopefully, elite will be a few more. Okay. It's a fucking interesting time, man. Like, cause I could get off of diamonds right now. I could walk away for 30 ETH, right? Like 30 ETH, bought the motherfucker for 1.1. Like, goddamn, that's a good flip. There's a lot that comes with that on the other side. Diamonds is my job. Diamonds is like how I support myself, you know? Like, I like the consistent money over a one-time payment, and then, because if I sell diamonds, it's like, all right, now I'm just becoming like an NFT flipper, or I have to change my Zed game to a breeding game, right? And buy Z1s and breed. I could do that, but I like racing too much, and I still think he can win the biggest of the biggest race. So it's a risk. I took the risk when we were coming into the Flames era, and it worked out and paid out just fine. I'll take the risk again going into this new breeding algo. Hopefully we don't get lap crazy fast, because I feel like that would devalue a lot of horses. Diamond's probably not going to last on the track, but will make money in the breeding barn. I don't like the sound of that, man. I don't like the sound of that. Zed's tool update for the new breeding is going to be awesome. Not sure if they say that at all, or saw that at all. Diamonds will probably only get 1 year of breeds for diamonds once get 1 year of breeds for diamonds once algo changes. Yep. He's already at like 15 right now. He won't be overtaken for a very long time. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm still thinking his variance is... I still think you got to get goddamn lucky to hit his variance number. His variance number, like, you got to get base ability lucky and variance lucky. If you get those two, you're good. then you got a Diamonds caliber horse. But I think even on his best variance pops, he's still gonna beat the best of the best. But I'm interested to see how long it takes for him to get overtaken. Yeah, I'm very interested. They won't retroactively do it. They said Diamonds is going to be fine forever, in my honest opinion. All right. You guys got me feeling good. Almost statistically impossible he gets overtaken anytime soon. I like the sound of that. Once breeding algorithm changes, you can only breed a certain amount of times. Before your horses... So there's a decay. So once you hit a certain number of breeds, your horses will not breed better horses. They'll continuously get worse and worse. I think they said legs was 36 for each level of decay, not retroactive. Legendary gets 36 breeds, then step down, then another 36 breeds, and so on. Diamonds has an 86 for variance on the new Zed's tool. That's like top 0.0001%. I haven't looked at the new Zed's tool yet. But yeah, that's why I'm gonna stay on him. I'm not gonna sell him. Even though, you know, it's scary, you know, like this is my it's my livelihood. It's funny that my fucking livelihood banks on a digital horse, but I went all in on this motherfucker, you know, so it's like this shit. Just don't kill my horse, Zed. Don't kill my fucking horse. Just entered that 26 with you, bro. Let's fucking go. Let's go, Falcon. Let's see how much people we got in there. 10 out of 12. All right. Let's go. All apes, no breaks. Super Cristo, Elite Pixel, Black Zabo, The Coral Reef, Sister of Dunny, Unknown Criminal, Heb, and Papaya Whip. KYH and Dingaling, Lucky Trader and KYH, Hashmax, Ranch of Walchville, Alona Stables, Grand Stables of Bantucky, Rocco Stable, Crypto Sloink, Slonic Stables, Crypto Slonic Stables, your boy and Good Month Dow Stables. If anybody wants to hop in this, you know, win you $200 real quick. The variance score is top 130 in the game with over 200 races. Wow. What's the scoreboard? It's like tournament standings. Oh, trash ass horse, power fire, garbage. You know how nice it is to not have to fucking... I'll probably have to send you the link. Sounds good. Yeah, just send me the link. You're a mod too, so you can send them in, Avon. So he's actually... Damn, he actually likes 18 more. Oh, it's so nice not to have to fucking click out of ads every 2 seconds on Spotify Premium. I'll probably have to send you the link. It's still in beta. Oh, they haven't dropped the new Zed yet. It's just in beta still. Gotcha. All good. So, how many discovery races are you guys running? Like, I haven't even, like, I stopped counting, to be honest. But I know some of y'all got a lot of fucking races to run. we went on an absolute heater the other day too. Like I was trying to lose these races, but this motherfucker doesn't have a down button. Are you getting 1 ETH per breed with diamonds? In the current market, no. After the algorithm, I'll try. When I first came into Zed, I tried. Like, when I first came, goddamn, he's on a fucking heater. I've never seen him do this good. Ever. I've never seen him do this good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, discount that all those are freeze. But once you get up into, 2 wins in a row. I've seen this before. But I don't know what the fuck happened. This motherfucker's just on a heater lately. So let's go back. All right, my first breed for diamonds. No, I first tossed him in at 1 ETH. Nobody hit. I lowered it to 0.75. Nobody hit. Lowered it to 0.5. Nobody hit. I was like, motherfucker. So I lowered it to 0.3. Finally got someone to hit on August 31st. Went 0.35 the next time around. Somebody hit. I took that one. Went 0.34. Somebody hit. So I guess 0.35 is the max I've charged for a diamonds breed. And then I just started doing breeding deals after that. Just sent it to you on Twitter, DM. It's passwords protected. All right, I appreciate you, Avalon. I'll probably look at that after stream so I don't enter all my shit. I don't get how Ducky Malage managed to down during discovery. Let's look. I saw that as well. Is Ducky a U or does Ducky have distance preference? Interesting. It's like just a straight up U. Yeah, I don't. Well, let's look at the distance. He ran only 26s. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, he only ran 26 and 24. Okay, let's go look at 26. I mean, I guess he didn't. 26 and 24 freeze. Free. There's like a little scratching sound in the background of the song, and I thought I was tweaking for a second. Okay. 24 and 26. Well, here's his 26s. So I guess at 26, Ducky just isn't the best at 26, but everywhere else really solid. I was winning my down button races in Discovery and losing my best races. Just me. I think I've seen some other people say that as well. I can explain the new metrics for you as well if you want. Super intuitive. You know what? Let me just try and pull it up on the secondary screen, or let me log in on the secondary screen, and then see if we can rock out from there. 10 out of 12 still on that one. Actually, let me just I think I can do it from my phone. I bred Aqua with Forever New for 0.25 and bought a Forever New breed with Artois for 0.5. Both fillies going to breed them with Z5s and Z6 Genesis. Yeah, man, you got some great lineage in there too. Especially with Artois in there, that's killer. I have a horse in class 3 from Discovery. All were down classes. Jeez. My horse went from 0/100 for Flames at 26 to 3 out of 3 at Flames at 26 in Discovery. Yes. Was your horse in like high competition? Juicy J, like were you in class 2 or like class 3 or something like that? To where like the competition was so high before you wouldn't flame, but now it's a little bit lower, so you're pulling those flames. Yeah, it's not your password, just the website is. Oh, okay. Where did you hear they are getting rid of paid races? I think he was just speculating. I've heard some people say that they might be getting rid of paid races, but I think that's all speculation. 55th Street, what up? All in all, how you doing, homie? Yeah. To be fair, generally C3/2. Okay. So yeah, you're just facing really hard competition. Now you're probably going up against like lesser competition, and You can bang out some dubs right there. 55th Street. I'll quit if they get rid of paid. I think, yeah, you'll have a lot of people that'll kick up a shit storm if they get rid of paid racing, because it's already hard enough. Like you have to, if you get rid of paid racing, you gotta have a U-shape tournament every single day then, because there's people that have U-shapes that like they're never gonna qualify for a tournament. What up, bitch? What's up, Corey? It's like, fuck, like. Even with diamonds, man, it's hard as a motherfucker to win those tournaments. Like, I've only won one. I love paid racing, to be honest. Yeah, we talked about Crip Mac as well, right? I'm watching you right now. Let me know when you want to breed. All right, Zook, bet. I'll let you know. You know this is Golden Glow, right? Yes, I do know. Fool, nigga. What happens first? New breeding, algo, or track surfaces? Good question. I'm going to say they said new breeding algo at the end of the month, which is 2 weeks away. Let's say new breeding algo at the end of the month. Especially with how the tournament quarterfinals have been restructured, no chance that I have consistent wins there. What paid races do you grind, Avon? Are you like a $255 grinder? Like, what's your, or what was your play in the previous system, and how do you plan to go about paid racing in the next system? I just entered that C126 with diamonds. Bet I get last. I bet you I get last. I've been on a heater. Look, I guarantee you. What the fuck? Okay, I don't know what I just did. He's been on a heater lately. A guy, I'll bet money he pulls a 12th in this race. Especially coming off of 2 wins. Yeah, I guarantee you he's gonna hit a 12th. He rarely hits 3 in a row. Like, he can do it, but hitting 3 in a row, like, rarely. I think last time he did it was fucking 4 months ago. $250/$5 at the moment. I did dabble in 5/10s, but when classes changed and everybody left C1 to $10 are just donations now. 100%. Just well, I mean, now it's kind of different, but it's kind of the same, right? Like, honestly, it might even be worse because you got a lot more monsters like intentionally not going to class 1 now. So like those races might even be even harder. If I get last, I get a redeal with diamonds. All right, bet. All right, I got you. That's funny shit. I got you. It's definitely interesting time in the game. I think they figure it out over time. I mean, fuck. I'm glad they still have beta, you know? Like, it does give them an excuse to say, like, whatever we're doing right now isn't gonna be the way we're doing it in the future. We are the test rats. Like, we've all got to realize that. Like, we are the lab rats helping build the medicine so it can go to the end consumer, which will be like our mainstream audience, right? Like, they're testing all of this shit on us. So it's up to us to continue to be the lab rats, continue to give feedback. It'd be nice if like you felt like your feedback was being well received on the other side, you know? But we're the lab rats at the end of the day. 3-year beta. That's nothing though. That's nothing. Rust. How long was Rust in beta? There's a few games that are just in beta. Rust sales had reached 1 million copies after being an early access title for only 2 months, and during February 20, it took over Gary's blah blah blah, making over 30 million. When did Rust get out of beta? The end date was May 14th. Okay, so Rust. Damn, it's 13 years. is okay? No, is it okay for what the fuck? I'm retarded. How long does? I just want to figure out how long the shit was in beta. When did Rust drop? Because okay, they came out of beta May 14th of this year. Rust's release date. All right, this game came out in 2013. They just came out of fucking beta. Just came out of beta. They better give us some cheese for being good lab rats, man. They better not fuck up this Zed token. Like, that is our cheese right there. And I swear if they fuck it up, dude, I swear. Like, goddamn. They overpromise and underdeliver on everything, so I'm not getting my hopes up. But goddamn. All right, so Rust has been in beta for like 8 or 9 years. Escape from Tarkov, a great game, still in beta right now. Been in beta for fucking, what is that, 5 years? And they're still adding shit, right? So, is Escape from Tarkov still in beta in 2021? Escape from Tarkov is currently in closed beta. The game gets frequently updated as it can be seen in changelog. So yeah. They're like, I'm fine with it being in beta. Just figure it out eventually. Is Zed out of beta in 2030? Probably, bro. It honestly is probably gonna be something like that. 3-year beta. They give us some cheese for being. I read that. I just don't see how many of the recent changes have helped the smaller stables. If I'm being honest, maybe I'm wrong, but Zed needs an incentive to keep smaller players. Yes, 100%. You got to keep the sharks out of the small water, out of the shallow water. That is the biggest thing. You're not going to get, if you have sharks swimming on your beach, you're not going to get anybody to go to the beach, right? Now, just look at, like, your average horse as someone that wants to go to the beach, right? Now, like, when you have your average horse and somebody that just wants to go to the beach, they can't swim in the current state because there's a fuck ton of sharks right as you go and put your toe in the water, right? All the sharks are swimming in shallow water. They're not out in the deep ocean, right? Deep ocean would be C1 where the monsters are supposed to be, right? But they're all in shallow water. And so nobody's going to go in and swim and, you know, it's a closed beach. It's not fun. Make it sure to where the fucking sharks are out in the deep end. And then you'll have some people, you know, will set up shop on the beach. I'm down. Long game, baby. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Escape from Tarkov has bullet drop, directional sounds, hunger, thirst, medical. It's no comparison to a horse racing simulation. It's in beta is what I'm saying. It is in comparison because they continually update the game. Different game, but it doesn't matter. Over time, they're progressively updating it and adding new shit. Yeah, the new shit that Zed adds will not be bullet drop or whatever the shit is, but they're still making changes over time. That was my point. That 26 is in 4 minutes, bro. Good luck, Falcon. I got it right here. No flames for me. Like Tarkov, yeah, they're two different games, right? It's a fucking survival game, one's a horse racing game. I just go to say that I use the beta comparison as like they progressively update the game over time and make very small changes, or they'll make small changes and keep them, or small changes and take them away depending on how their fucking players experience the game, right? So continuous changes, them being able to recognize when they're wrong. An update would be adding steeplechase, weather surface. Okay, well, I mean, we have that coming soon, right? Like, they did a reset at the current state. So let's say Tarkov, they reset your loadouts. That happens as well. So like, I'll go play Tarkov right now. I won't have my same loadouts that I did from before the reset because they reset everything, and then now you gotta fucking. I don't have my certain guns or my certain backpack or my gas mask or my fucking med kits. Like, you got to go get all that shit again. So with the reset, like, people don't have the luxury to race in class 1 now. you have to earn your way back up there, you know? Tarkov resets all the time, 100%. Who's to say that Zed doesn't fucking... Emery, you know what the fuck I'm saying with your goddamn devil's advocate ass, you motherfucker. You always want to argue and shit. You know what I'm saying, motherfucker. It's a beta, and they continually update and add new shit to the game. Don't try and murk up the motherfucking waters. All right. Here we go. All ape, no breaks. You got diamonds in gate 2. Dose in gate 3. LOL. Fucking Custer. Keep it 50-50. Got him. The Coral Reef. Sister of Dunny. Unknown Criminal. Probably a baby from Stylish Criminal. Heb. And who else we got? Papaya Whip. Oh, Custer ass. Buster ass. Black Zabo is me. Let's fucking go. All right, Black Zabo. Here we go, guys. 2,600 meter class 1. Here we go. And we're off. None of the monsters you would expect to see in here. There's no Artois, no terms of engagement, no wavelength, no... See, they added fire to the intros here for the horses that got flames. Added it to the next horse. Yeah, they did. See, like that's a little small update. Little small changes. I'm fine with it, right? Bigger picture, I would like them to see them like actually listen to the community. Or not just like shut up when they make a mistake. Like you can tell like they've just absolutely shut up about this class update, and they hadn't fucking... They just haven't communicated about it. Yep, you got the flames up here. Super Crystal, all ape, no breaks, and Papaya Whip. Diamonds up here, Black Zabo right here. Let's go with diamonds and Black Zabo to take first and second. You can go into first person for your horse when spectating. Yes, you can. So we'll go right here. We'll go diamonds. It's a little laggy, but fuck it. We can rock out with the diamonds view. They have also added the distance to the horse selection screen, which is handy. Stop me putting wrong horses in a couple of times today. I saw that the other day. And I still managed to enter the wrong horse into the wrong race. Is diamonds going? All right, who's going? Does not look like we're catching. Are we catching? Oh, shit. Yeah, we're going to win. All right, we'll see. We'll see if anybody is catching. Can I change the view, please? This shit is broken. Let me change the view. Oh, my goodness. Oh, this boy's cooking. He's cooking. I just want to change the view. There we go. Oh, shit. Who's coming? Oh, my goodness. See, like, this shit is so broken right now. Diamond's still in first. Black Zabo making a move. Dang, Diamond's just obliterated the... Oh, my God. The camera's so fucked up. Damn. Diamonds with the fat dub, I think. Yeah, he coughed that dub. Sheesh. Black Zabo, get on screen, baby. Where you at? Ah. God damn it. Prince that money. GG. Yeah, GG, Falcon. GG, man. Honestly, I don't expect him. Like I said, he rarely will pull out 3 in a row. See, so this is what I mean, like 3 in a row, huh? Yeah, he did it. He did it. I think I should be fine, but like there is a small worry, like just a very small worry that I will be getting, like diamonds will get lapped. But when he runs races like that, he keeps like, you know, keeps me confident, but you can never be 100% on anything. What time is it? Going for like an hour. Zook is still on here. Softer C1 fields right now, probably good for diamonds. 100%, man. That's 100% what it is. Like, I don't think I've ever raced any of those horses except for a few of them. Let's see. Never heard of. I've heard of Papaya Whip, and only recently though. Haven't heard of Unknown. Let's go look at Black Zabo. So he's like, he likes 22. Black Zabo likes 22. Can I get that pity point diamonds free deal? That was rough. Did you get last? Oh, pity. Oh, you got pity point. Oh man, it was a 12, homie. It was a 12. That was a deal. Damn. Let me pull it up. Damn, there's so much goddamn discovery races. Here we go. You got the pity point. Nice name though. Especially for an exclusive. Like, that's a nice name. That's a solid original name. No flames needed. Nice 197 on a $26 buy-in. I reckon he loses his competitive edge at 1,026, but he's immortal. Yeah, that's what it is. Really at those distances, let's just go to Showville. I reckon he loses his competitive. Yeah, so let me pull the chat back over here. So he's a fucking monster, right? At fucking oh yeah, he does have a diamond son if you want a deal. That is, yeah, there you go. He does have a diamonds breed. Okay, so yes. At 16, like whatever, buy-in against anybody, right? Like, I don't care. At 1,026, yeah, you really just have to get a variance hit with him. Like, he's gotta hit, and like honestly, he's gotta do this if he ever wants to have a shot in qualifying, semifinals, or quarterfinals, semifinals, finals, grand finals, right here, right? Like in the old tournament system, like this is what he would have to do to win a tournament. But yes, at 1,200 meters, he loses his edge. But when he does have his crazy kicks, nobody beats him. And when he runs his slowest kicks, nobody runs slower. Yeah. Not bad at all. Hey, finally just got up to 4 ETH profit. Let's go look at the chart. Slowly on the way up. Not bad. But like I said, like this horse is my job. This horse pays my phone bill, everything, you know, like this is how I run my life around this horse. So if I was to sell this horse, I would have to go get a job, you know. So I'll stay here as long as he's competitive, as long as I can make money. And then I do the streaming and the podcast because I enjoy it. And then there's a lot of value you can get from it, right? Like I've learned a lot of shit from the guests we've had on, and I know a lot of other people have learned a lot of shit. So I'm here for the long run. I enjoy this game. I think the team, they could do a way better job of it engaging with, not engaging, but actually listening to the community members and either bringing them in-house to actually help with some changes, or just being better at communication, you know? Like that's the one flaw I see with this game. But other than that, man, this This shit's awesome. Like, it's a hell of a game. It's fun. You gotta click through the next screens on the pop-up, or it comes up every. You gotta click through the next screens on that pop-up, or it comes. Yeah. Oh, does it really? Okay. I'll do that. I'll do that then. Yeah, that shit gets annoying. We'll see if we can do some more discovery races while we're here. And then I don't know what else. We'll be back tomorrow. I mean, we'll be back with the regular schedule now for Zed Daily. I just had to take some time off, get back in the gym. I train martial arts. It's like that's what I would do before I fucking. My life before diamonds was martial arts, and then once I got diamonds, I totally fell off. Like, I got diamonds in August, and or late July, and then I stopped training for I stopped training for a long time, and then started doing the podcast. Quit my job. I quit my job. I did the podcast for like 3 months straight. Grinded that out. Kind of like just grew a fan base, grew an audience. So I kind of let the gym ball fall. I just picked that back up last week. Trying to juggle everything now. Trying to juggle the Zed Daily, training. Just living life, man. Would an investment in a UU Z4 leg be worth it, homie, for a possible lotto ticket? Well, let's go look at the price of Z4's leg. Honestly, I'd probably go for the Z2 if you could, but let's see. I want to see the price difference. All right, let's go look. I swear to fucking God, Scob Racing, you could get fucked. Like, honestly, dude. This guy does not stop. I'm sure you guys have offers from this dude as well. But honestly, like, fuck off. Disrespectful as shit. We're gonna see Jarek versus Adesanya soon. That's funny, man. I definitely look up to Adesanya. Like, John Jones, Anderson, and Adesanya, like, those guys, I look up to those guys big time. Because I just have the same body type as them. Like, I'm 6'4", but I'm a tall, skinny motherfucker, you know? But, I like Adesanya. I'm a lightweight. He's a middleweight, though. But, that'd be funny. Genotype. So, Z4 Legendary Knock is going for... unraced. Price difference is quite a bit. Reckon Jay's got him for reach. Yes, sir. Dev think Z2 is worth the premium price. Will likely hold value no matter what, and if it ends up being a high base ability slash variance slash distance preference, we'll probably be able to get the covers if male. 100%. I think the Z2 is worth it as well. Just because you guys can see, like, that shit worked out, right? It doesn't always work out, but if you hit, you can fucking hit. So 0.29, which is not bad, and that's a chartreuse. Like, goddamn, that's a pretty good deal. Oh, that's a Z4. Okay, never mind. Okay, so Z4 UUU 0.29. So now we go Z2 UUU, and we'll see what that one is. Genotype 2. So 0.29 to, what is it, like 0.4 something? I think last time I was looking, they were like 0.4 something. Damn, they went up. Okay, 0.42 for, yeah. Okay, all right, here you go. 0.42. I would say go for the Z2 Legendary. Not financial advice, just because personally, I've seen more Z2 Legendaries on the track than I have Z4s. At least good ones, you know, like. So I think I would go with Z2. It's really, like, it's up to you how you go about picking, like, if you want the parents to be raced, Like when I bought diamonds, both of his parents were unraised. So, you know, like they don't have to be raised necessarily. Some people like to see how good the parents are at racing so they can try and formulate an opinion of like what the offspring would be. Doesn't necessarily have to be race though. But to answer your question, I would go Z2 leg over Z4. I would just take a little bit more time to get the funds for the Z2. And plus, you know, you're only adding 2 numbers to whatever you breed with to compared to 4, you know? That's what I like about the Z2s as well. Even if they aren't the best racers, you're only adding 2 numbers to whatever you breed with. Go breed with a Z3 and you got a Z5 offspring, you know? Like, that's what I like about the low Zs as well. All right, let's toss some more horses back up in here. We still got a lot more discovery to do, actually. Like, I have my other Evergreen Racing stable. Not my other Evergreen Racing, but just like the Evergreen stable. We got a fuck ton of horses in there. All right, so Mandela effect is good. We can switch over accounts now if it wants to let me. Close that out. Close that out. That. We'll see. All right, 4 out of 12 is the next one in class 1. I think I don't know. We'll see. If I can't switch over accounts, we might call it. Why is this being so goddamn... There we go. Hey, there we go. We can switch accounts. Alright, cool. I hate him. So many bids. Yeah, that motherfucker, dude. I swear. And it's just annoying, dude. It's like, fucking A. Fuck off. You can't do anything about it, though, right? It's just like, whatever. Alright, you said I gotta click next so that doesn't pop up anymore. Alright, here we go. This is what I call the Discovery Quick Finger. Z2 is holding over 0.28-ish. Just the floor on Z2s? That's not bad at all, actually. 0.28? Fucking A. When I got into this game, Z2 UUUs, legendaries, were 1.1 floor for a colt and 1.6 floor for a filly. So, that was floors when I bought in. And I'm sure, like, I'd probably be pissed. Like, if I didn't get diamonds, I'd probably be mad as a motherfucker. Because who knows if we touch those prices again, right? For the floor market on a Z2. 1.1 for a UU Z2. Like, my goodness. You guys that had Z1s were printing. Absolutely printing during this time of, like, when the market was just hot in August. Like, my goodness. That's ridiculous. People were breeding, and there's no breeding minimums at this time either. Like, Diamonds was bred for 0.2, sold to me for 1.1, and now, like, is in talks of being worth 30 plus ETH, right? So it's like, you could breed something for 0.2, and then down the road, it's just fucking worth whatever. I mean, you can still do that in the current system and the future system. People will be able to do that. It's just that there will be minimums, but goddamn. That's the one part I love about this game, is that you can breed a monster for cheap and either keep it and race the hell out of it, or you can sell it for a fat chunk of change, whatever you want. You didn't know about Zed until December. It's all good. I got into Zed just around... I got into basically July 1st. We still had odds at this time. There was no fatigue. You could enter 3 races at one time. What else was there? Oh, but it would take 3 hours for the race to go. So you'd enter the fucking race. It would fill, and then it'd be like, all right, 3 hours from now, your race will run. But you could enter 3 of them at one time. So you'd have like 3 races queued up, come back 3 hours later, see if you won or lost. If you won, cool. If you lost, whatever, just run your horse some more. Like, you could get out of a losing streak so fast. But like now with Zed, like if you're in a losing streak, like you gotta wait the fucking 12 hours to come back for your next 9 races, and like, you know, like you just can't knock them out as fast. But back then, man, I could get a Diamond's losing streak out of the way in like 5 hours. I paid 0.42 UU knock. I could get it out of the way when they didn't have the 3-hour wait times, because they took that away for some time, and it was pretty fucking amazing. I paid 0.42 for a UU not Colt decent parents. Mine wasn't the best race. Think it's going to be a breeder. Left leaning at 2600 meters Z2. What was the name? Smoking. How do you know if you have a good breeder? What are the tails? That's a great question, honestly. How do you know if you have a good breeder? What are the tails? If anybody in chat can answer that question, I know a lot of people have different opinions on that one, and I'd like to see how other people answer that. How do you know if you have a good breeder? What are the tails? That's a fucking great question. What are the tails? For me, I guess it would be... Yeah, but how do you define good kids, I guess, right? Like, do you buy blood tool for 1 ETH? Get the fuck out of here with a blood tool. Buy blood tool for 1 ETH. There's a lot more shit you could do with 1 ETH that I could help you out with. That's better than that shit. Good breeds? I'm just giving him a hard time too. Okay, but what do you guys classify as a good racer? What percentage and what number of races? Like, does it have to be paid races or free races? And what win percentage do you want to see? Do you want to see and how much flames? Like, do you want to see a 50% flame rate with a 15% win rate? Do you want to see a 60% flame rate with 15% win rate? Like, what are you guys looking for when looking for, fuck. I should get Doughboy on, because Doughboy's really good at this shit. Positive ROI and fast. The disrespect on the blood tools, LMAO. Not blood tools. I fuck with the Zed's tool. The blood tool can get fucked, though. Only ROI counts. So one of my horses, the Ritual, is a good breeder. I don't think it's a single offspring has finished 12. I think it's a good, the Ritual. All right, let's look. Just finished discovery on 21 horses. That was hell. Jeez. All right, some people saying ROI, max speed. Okay. See, like, this is what I'm saying. There's so much shit that different people look at. Like, that's why I wanted to ask you guys, because everybody looks at something different, right? So it's cool to get a round robin of what everybody looks at, and then you can formulate your own way to understand a horse off of that. I actually can't understand how you could possibly get the ROI on that 1 ETH. Me neither, man. Snake oil salesman going snake oil sale, though. All right. Let's go look at your breeding on this horse. So you're saying you think this... Okay. I would agree. Yeah. So like, it's left leaning, right? Like I would quantify this as a good breeder because, well, your offspring are only 24 races though, which is kind of like, okay, so 3 offspring, does 1 horse dominate all of this? 10% winner, 25%, 56 races, 67, 98. So it's not 1 horse that dominates. It looks like it's all 3 of them. I would say, yeah, this looks like a good breeder as well, Avon, because you have more than 1. They've all got more than 50 races. And it's pretty left-leaning. Yeah, you'd want to see it. Like, obviously, you'd want to see this peak out a little bit more over here. But, yeah, the way that it looks like it's more base ability breeding, right? Like, it's, this horse just passes down base ability a lot more. And it's not really a variance horse, it looks like. At least when it comes to breeding. Keep in mind, I've whiffed on distance preference and variance, so this is all just basic. Yep, exactly what I was saying, right? So, base ability. But yeah, it looks like a very good, strong base ability. Now, yeah, I would quantify this as a good breeder because all you really need to find is the other puzzle piece to plug this into, right? Like, you just need to find either what's the secret sauce to go with base ability. Is it distance preference? Is it variance? Is it who fucking knows, right? But whatever, once you find the other ingredient to go with your base ability, I think you should be able to make very good, consistent offspring off of this horse. Do you like the update? Do I like it? Do I like the update? Good question. I don't know. I initially no. Okay, let me try and articulate this in a non-asshole way. Or at least like a not fucking, I don't know the word for it, but entitled. Yeah, I don't want to sound entitled when I say this, but you got, like, I don't know what the fuck they do, but like, just, they don't communicate with anybody. That's just the one thing that pisses me off, man. It's like, they say we're having an ELO for the longest time, right? Like, okay, we're having an ELO class, blah, 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 whatever. And then once it comes time for the ELO shit to come out, it's like, oh yeah, it's not ELO anymore. I just don't like how quiet they've been. And they just don't seem to want to communicate. But yeah, it's kind of too early to tell. I guess I'm not mad at the update. I'm just mad at the way it's rolled out and how shitty they are at communicating or taking criticism. Like, they're fucking horrible at taking criticism. They don't even... Jesus Christ. They're horrible at taking criticism. I know more than you, bro. Remember that? What up, Gabby? But yeah, a little too early to tell, but I don't know. I would like to see better communication on their side. At least say, hey, when they're dropping this, hey, it's not going to be ELO. We tried ELO. That shit was too hard. We're doing this like this because of this. There's going to be incentive to race in C1. Boom. You kind of just laid out the landscape. You explain why we're not getting what we thought we were getting. And cool, like, there's no fucking mystery anymore. But when you don't say shit, like, you just leave the door open. I'm just bitching the bitch, by the way, too, so... Apparently calling it something other than ELO is a trademark thing or something. Interesting. Yeah, I'm not smart enough. Like, I'm not smart enough for this shit. I just know that I don't like being left in the dark on shit, you know? That's really it. I just want to see the incentive. Exactly like you're saying. Like, where the fuck is the incentive? You, in my thinking, you would want to say, hey... or literally make incentive from the jump so there's not people tanking, right? Like, right now it's speculation, like, oh, they might run a C1 only tournament, so that's why some people are running into C1, right? Like, because they're like, oh, well, I expect for them to incentivize C1. But you shouldn't have to expect that shit. You should just be like, I know they're going to incentivize C1 because it says it right here. And then there you go. You rock out from there. I tanked as hard as I could for discovery races. I got all horses in class 5 besides one that's in class 3. Get your money. Now the question is, what do you run on your way up? Are you running big money on your way up? Because if you run big money on your way up, you might as well just be in class 1. Because if you try and hop in 1,000 meter, you're going to have Crimson Chin. You might have like some other beasts in there, like Ray Del Mundo, like all those guys. So are you hopping in 250s? Because I don't think they're going to hop in the 250s. I think they're going to go big money in those small classes to make some money on the way up. Not worth 1 ETH. Breeding changes a lot. More like luck. I just breed with Z1 gens. Yeah, this shit ain't worth 1 ETH. And fuck out of here with that 1 ETH bullshit. I know you more than you, bro, was. I know more than you, bro, was a bad look. Yeah, it was a horrible look. Should have ran a week-long discovery tournament. That would have been pretty interesting. Incentivize people to win in their discoveries. I like that. $5 on your way up. Smart. I think you won't run into any monsters going $5 and below. So I think you should be good. Yeah, I know more than you, bro. It's horrible. Or I remember I wasn't here. I wasn't here when they said this, but one of the girls was like, do you read or can you read to somebody in chat or something like that? Because they questioned her on something. Like, my goodness. That's why I don't give a fuck anymore. Like, I honestly don't care. I don't care about a creator fund. I don't give a shit about being partnered with Zed. I don't give a fuck. I'll do my own thing. I'm just here for the white. Exactly, Avon. Have a couple claws, cup of coffee in the morning, claws at night, and we'll enjoy the game. That's it, man. We don't, just play the goddamn game and enjoy it. I don't need to be tied in with the team or anything like that, or any of that bullshit. I left a 9-to-5 job to not have to deal with corporate bullshit. The Discord is interesting to say the least, or anytime you raise concerns, you get labeled as a fudder or get ignored. Yeah, you get ignored 100%. They save face. Like, they'll promise you one thing, drop another thing, and then go ghost because there's no explanation for what they did. You sit for like 2 weeks and wait for everyone else to get out of the class. I like that. It's possible they keep some stuff to the last minute to stop people having much time to prepare, maybe giving the smaller stables a better chance. Okay. I get that. They just, I don't know. They get on my nerves sometimes. It is what it is. Like I said, I'll go down with the ship of this game, like I'll be a unaffiliated advocate / ambassador of this game. I don't need to be affiliated with the team to be an advocate. Like, I've got all the advocation I need. Like, Diamonds is my advocate for this game. I don't need anything else. I just want a working game, some solid communication in general with the community. I'd like to see like a council of racers or something like that, and maybe give us some governance. But I don't know if we get that anytime soon. As far as I can tell, you still only lose class points if you finish bottom 4. Interesting. Things need to change, and any normal company would understand that. Normal companies run into problems and adapt and overcome. 100%. And like we do got to cut them some slack, right? Like, they're doing something that's never been done before. So, like, we got to cut them some slack on that side. But still, it's like, goddamn. It's not that hard to communicate with your fucking audience. Dan Shannon here, clown. That's funny. Bottom 7 lose class points equal from 7 to 12. Is anyone breeding at the moment, or is everyone just waiting? Have a few hours. I could breed right now, but torn. I think a lot of people are waiting. Like, unless you're just trying to get a breed deal out the way before the update, I think a lot of people are waiting. And fucking just waiting to see how they breed after. Not seeing how this is phase 1. Like they say, like, how do they build on this update? Which is a reskin, really not an update. Yeah, Danchan in here, clown. I'm waiting. What are you waiting on? For Danchan to come in here? This is a clown-free zone, my man. We don't tolerate the clownness around here. Yeah, I don't know. I guess they can call it phase 1 because they could scrap it and like do a different phase of this without discovery or with less discovery or with free discovery, non-paid discoveries. Like, I don't fucking know, to be honest. Like, I have no clue how they go about this. I wait with breeding right now. Yeah, same. So Zed has said this current product is like 20% of what they want in total. I bred the other day just to stack high variance leg knocks before those prices go up. Think they will. 100%. I think we should see how things shake out in a couple of days. Yeah, I think we just got to give it some time. Like, I was really frustrated at first with Zed. I gave it some time, and, you know, frustrations go away over time, but still, it's not what I would have liked to see. Should I breed my horse or race their discovery races first, or does it matter? Doesn't matter. I'd say, yeah, it doesn't matter, to be honest. I mean, if you put your horse in stud, though, like, you're either going to have to wait 1, 3, or 7 days. I would probably go discovery races so you can get some free money if you win. Yeah, I'd go discovery races, get some money, and then go breed your horse. And then, like, whatever you make after that, you're just getting extra money on top of your discovery race money. But right now, before the new breeding update, lotto tickets from random breedings are still viable. No, that is a good point. After the update, breeding will become much more strategic. That is a great point. Yeah, I mean, yeah, if you want to take a chance at hitting the lotto, like, yeah, you could go for it. I feel like as if the class system is the same, I can still race preferred distance to win and tank, and it is the same. It's the goddamn same. All they did was they did a jailbreak is all they did. They did a jailbreak and didn't incentivize C1 again. It's the same thing. They're like, jailbreak, oh, we'll incentivize C1 later, but, you know, just everybody jailbreak, so there you go. I've been seeing people gaining 65 class points for wins. Jesus. Real thanks. Yeah, no problem. I don't think more strategic necessarily equals easy to breed monsters. What up, Lucky Jacks? That Peach Puff gang. What do you mean? I don't think more strategic necessarily equals easy to breed monsters. I agree and I disagree. So I agree in that even though there's going to be strategy, I still think that there is like RNG or luck that plays into it. But I also think that if you do go about it right, you can breed a better than average horse if you're very strategic about it. But there's a lot of strategies. You could go distance preference with variance, distance preference with distance preference, 1,000 meter distance preference with a 2,600 meter distance preference to try and get a fucking overall horse, right? Like, there's so many different strategies to go about breeding. It's like, goddamn, like, who knows, right? It literally helped out maybe 1% of horses. LOL, just nonsense. Easier would be the goal. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be very interesting to see who is, one, what monsters come out, and then two, who's like continuously producing these monsters. Like, 1 month they have a monster, another month this same horse bred a monster. Like, after that point, it's like, oh shit, this is a really consistent horse that breeds monsters. Then you can start charging crazy premiums for offspring or or stud fees, and like, I don't know, but shit's gonna get real wacky here soon. But right now, with those high variance knocks, maybe not past the variance and the extent that the grandparents affect, but right now those high variance knocks may not pass the variance, and the extent that the grandparents affect the breed is pretty unknown. I'd save that money and wait it out. I would as well. Kind of with what you're saying, like, if I was going to breed diamonds right now and want to keep the offspring, I would wait, because maybe in the current breeding system, variance doesn't pass down, but maybe in the next one, variance does pass down. And kind of like you're saying, maybe it takes into effect your grandparents in the next breeding system. So, like, personally, I would wait as well, Avon. With the update, still got to get lucky, but you should, in theory, know what you're going to get if you do hit. Okay, I like that. Yeah. So, like, yeah, you still can line it up to be successful, but it's still, like, luck on that one end. But if you hit, it's like, I know plugging in this crazy variance horse and this crazy base ability horse may give you something like a diamonds, right? But you just got to get lucky and hit. So maybe you breed 5 of them, 4 of them are trash, but one of them turns out to be like a diamonds. What do you mean variance? Variance, like, is diamonds. So, like, on his best, some horses are, like, very consistent. Like, Crimson Chim is just a very consistent horse. If you run him at 1,000, he's most likely always going to get first, second, or third. Now, Diamonds, he's a variance horse to where at any distance, he can get first or last, right? Like, if he runs, he's either going to run really fast or really slow. There's no consistent fast, or there's no, like, middle or, like, third place. Like, he's first or last. So that's what we mean by variance. Like, some horses either run, on their fastest run, nobody will beat them, and on their slowest run, nobody will beat them. So that's where you get natural U-shapes like Diamonds and who's another one? I believe Rest in Peace. Not Resist in Peace. Planet 9 is another one. Okay, never mind. Not Planet. Let's look at Planet 9. I don't know if he has as much variance as Diamonds. No, so he's more consistent, right? Like, you see, like, this horse is very consistent on the left side, where Diamonds doesn't look like that. Diamonds is first or last. So on his best rolls, he'll win, and on his worst rolls, he'll get 12. First 12, first 12, first. Nah, that one's mostly first 12, first 12, first 12. Like, at almost every distance, he's a U-shape. He's never like only left leaning in one distance. So U-shape, yeah, basically. Some of them just have higher variance. Like, I think Diamonds has higher variance than Vanilla Bean. So on Vanilla Bean's best kick, to when Vanilla Bean's running the fastest, if Diamond hits his highest variance roll, I think it's higher than Vanilla Bean's. I've seen it. Yeah, Bonnie Parker's another one as well. So when these horses run their A+ runs, like, there's very few that'll beat them. Yep, another U-shape. First or last. Good old Ricky Bobby. So far, I got my Z1 Brooklyn down to C3. Lucky Jack, you son of a bitch. You got a Z1 in C3. You son of a... No, I'm just playing. Yeah, good for you, man. Like, if Zed is going to allow people to downclass and they just did a jailbreak like this, like... I don't know, man. It's just kind of like, I don't know what the hell they were thinking. Like, you're going to make a lot of money right now, but Lucky Jacks, can you agree... It is not good for the game to have Brooklyn in C3. Would you agree on that with me? Now, it's good for your pockets, right? And, like, you're going to make a lot of money on your way up. But for this game to survive, should the monsters be where the monsters belong in the higher classes? That's a natural U, right? What about artificial U's with down buttons? Yeah, that's a natural U. Artificial U's, I don't think they have the variance. I think it's just, I think they're just so distance preference heavy that they're so good at one distance, but they're just so shit at another, you know? So it's like, let's look. Like, Princess of Power is so good at these marathons, right? But it's horrible in 1,000 and 1,200. So... there's really not much variance here. It's like just very consistent 12th and very consistent 12th. So from the outside, like if you just looked at this, you'd be like, wow, this is a high variance horse, right? Because you see the U shape. But once you go into it, this is where they came up with synthetic U's. Like the synthetic U's are gonna just be very consistent lose or very consistent winners depending on their distance. 100% Avon. Harnessing variance seems to be key. Can still get lucky with distance preference rolls after too. Well, Brooklyn is total dead in C1 to be on. Okay, that's fair. So maybe actually belongs in C3. Okay, fair. For me using Zeds, that number is probably in the 115 range. Marajo too. Yep, Marajo is another one. So like, it depends. Like that's the debate, right? What would you rather have? I'll ask you guys this. Would you rather have a Princess of Power horse that can go down in sprints and win in marathons, or would you rather have Diamonds that can get first or last in any distance? Like he can win at any distance and get last in any distance, but it's a roll of the dice every time. With Princess of Power, you know once you get into these, like Princess of Power is gonna win, right? Same with Marajo. Once you run Marajo in sprints, you know most of the times he's gonna win. And when you run him in these marathons, most of the time he's gonna lose. So I ask you guys this: synthetic U or natural U, and why? I think that looking at standard deviations across all distances would give you the best idea of variance trait. A preferred distance runner. All right, why? I'm gonna guess why and say because you can control where. Exactly, you can tank easier. Yep. You cannot tank Diamonds unless it's just unlucky, right? I got to get unlucky, and there's no way I get massively unlucky to where I'm like, I'm going to drop, because he just wins more than he loses. But, like, there's no down button on Diamonds, which kind of does suck that he can't go down in class, like he's stuck in class 1, but honestly, I would take a natural U over synthetic U's just because on my best roll, I don't see anybody beating me. Synthetic, no, much more control. Yes, much more control, but can you compete at every distance at the highest level? With Princess of Power, you can't throw Princess of Power in the Redwood City Classic at 1,000 meters, right? Because it's a synthetic U. So when you have those big-ass races and you don't know the distance, I want Diamonds because I know at 1,000, 1,200, 14, 16, 18, 2, 22, 24, or 26, he can win, right? I know that I have a shot at winning. It's a 50-50. But with those other synthetic U's, you know, like, oh, there's no shot. Princess of Power is never going to be touched in the Redwood City Classic just because that's her down button. So for me, I think I'll always take a natural U over a synthetic. Never had a natural U, so for me, synthetics more controllable. Gotcha. Yes, they are way more controllable. It's just for me when it comes down to those big races and like when it's really time to win the big money, I feel like you want to have the natural U so you can be competitive at whatever distance they throw at you. Because them having the Redwood City Classic at 1,000 cut out all of the horses that use 1,000 for their down button. I was just lucky enough to be like, hey, I have a natural U. I know I can compete at any distance. We ran a 12th in the first one, but we got 3rd in the second one. So it's like, I don't know. That's what I like about Diamonds, being the anywhere, any distance, any buy-in. That's what I like about the natural U's. If the breeding update works like it should, if the breeding update works like it should, Diamonds has an incredibly rare blend of base ability and variance. That makes it super well-rounded and kind of safe. Plus, can take 3 shots at a good breed per month. 100%. That's my play. My play is to never sell Diamonds, but to breed a high caliber horse like Diamonds, and that's where I'll get my big sale from. You know, like KYH, they bred Artois.
I can't breed an Artois because I can't breed Z2s, but I feel like I could breed a good Z4 exclusive that is gonna be able to compete, and then sell it for a pretty price point after that, and then just keep diamonds. Because I do want to cash out. Like I've said this on plenty of streams before, but like my mission is to buy my mom a house, right? So I do want to buy my mom a house, but also like I can't get rid of my monthly income. Like this is how I make my income with diamonds. So I do want to buy her a house. It's just I don't want to sell diamonds to buy the house, you know? I'd rather sell like a diamonds offspring and then we buy a house from there. Because like I said, diamonds is my job, you know? But what if they did Snickers Classic and called it Marathon? LOL, but big money race also. I'm fine with that. But I think then on the other side of that, the Marajo synthetic ewes will not be able to compete in that, right? Because yeah, John Bull, yeah, man. That's what I was thinking as well. Like, damn. But I'm thinking maybe John Bull's kids are like gonna be either Dank Diamonds and John Bull. I think like they might be good breeders, but we'll see. But yes, like especially if like you do it right at the beginning of the hype, like right as this breeding update changes, boom, Bonnie Parker and Diamonds breed available for sale for whatever fucking price. I'm sure you could get someone to buy it just because it'll be so crazy around this time. Good luck on that house, G. Trying to buy my mom a new whip. Hey, let's go, Falcon. What kind of car? Diamonds is the unique position as well as having a average base ability as well. Exactly. Yeah. It's I'm excited, man. I'm excited for the future of this game. Like I said, a little scared that he's gonna get passed, but if he's passing me, he's gonna be passing so much. If horses are passing diamonds, they're gonna be passing so much other horses. Like I think it'll be a bigger problem at that point. But then again, like if there's new monsters being bred and motherfuckers don't sell them to the large stables, the game's gonna get very interesting. Like, I hope, if you guys are in this chat, do not sell your fucking horse. Keep the horse. If you breed a good horse, keep that motherfucker, bro. Just, not financial advice, but goddamn. Like, who knows if you'll ever be able to do that again, right? I could have just up and sold my shit to arbitrage, walked away, boom, like cool, like nice little 10x flip. But then I wouldn't have gotten all of these experiences like that I've gotten, right? Like the Redwood City Classic was not in my vision getting this with diamonds, right? Like I said, when I got offered 10 each, somebody told me like, you know, that's gonna fucking take you 2 years to make that back, right? But nobody ever added in like, yeah, you'll be able to race in the Redwood City Classic and cut the time in half, right? So nobody really knows the big shit down the pipeline. That's why I'm holding on to my horses, and at least I won't sell it to a big ass stable, right? Like I don't know what I was trying to say with that, but basically just goddamn, hold your horses, man. I think it'll be interesting to see if people are breeding monsters and just offloading them to Arbitrage, Roid Rager, and all these guys, or if people are like, know what, fuck that, I'm gonna hold this horse and rock out with it. Just sent you Diamond's new Zed stats on Twitter if you're curious. I'll pull them up after stream. I don't want to go into the messages on the page. Going to my DMs on here, but goddamn, I think I'm gonna call it a day, man. I had a good time with you guys today, though. We went 2 hours. We went like 2 hours. We'll be back. We're back now, regular time. Same shit, you know. We'll be back tomorrow. We won't have any guests for the time being. I'm just gonna give it some time. We'll probably get guests on like after this breeding update and once we have like all these updates rolled out and shit. But yeah, man, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Something new and nice, homie. She's done a lot for me, 100%. I respect that, man. You gotta take care of the one that, you know, that brought you into this earth. Breeding update gives us incentives to hold bred monsters too, in my opinion. Before it was that you just kept, yes, 100%. If you breed a monster racer, you're like, oh wow, maybe I can use this for breeding now as well. It's gonna be a fucking fun time. Like I'm excited. I think Zed figures it out. Like, I can be a bitch sometimes. I can get frustrated, but I'll go down with the ship of this game. I'll say that, and I'll continue to say it. Like, I'll be here for the long run. I'm not going to sell my horse. We'll keep on building a community here with you guys. We'll get the podcast back here soon. And, yeah, man, we'll just keep on having a good time. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. No Spotify ads today. We got that shit out the way. Got the Spotify Premium. Yeah, and we'll just have a good time. So, we'll just keep racing, doing some discovery races for this week. And then we'll just rock out for the rest of the month. Hopefully we'll get our breeding update at the end of the month, and we'll get the podcast back going. So I appreciate all you guys. Andy Mac, cheers, my brother. Appreciate all you guys that tuning in. Kinfolk, Falcon, Avon, everybody that's always in chat. I appreciate everybody. Golden Glow Master, 55th Street, all you guys. Smoking Stables, I appreciate all you guys. And until tomorrow, I will see you guys next time. Peace.